Quietinho, pega! Aqui, pega! Deixa ele pegar. Ele vai pegar. Pegou!
Hello everyone. Thank you for being here today. I'm excited to share a heartwarming story with you titled, My Lifelong Furry Friends. If you enjoy this video, please consider liking and subscribing to my channel. Of course, if it's not your style, feel free to skip it, no hard feelings. Now, let's begin the story. When I first brought my cats home, I didn't realize I was signing a lifelong friendship contract sealed with fur, meows, and occasional scratches. At the time, I just wanted a bit of company. But as soon as they entered my life, everything changed. My mornings were no longer silent. They were filled with the sound of paws running across the floor, the soft rumble of purring, and the unmistakable crash of something fragile falling from the shelf. Each cat has its own personality. One is a philosopher, always staring out the window, as if contemplating the meaning of existence. The other is a comedian, constantly finding new ways to make me laugh, whether it's by chasing its own tail or trying to fit into a box half its size. And then there's the quiet observer, who watches everything from the corner of the couch, blinking slowly, as if to say, "I'm judging you, but with love." Over the years, we've developed a routine. They greet me every morning, or rather, wake me up at dawn because breakfast is apparently an emergency. They follow me around the house, supervise my cooking, and sometimes even sit beside me when I'm sad, purring softly as if to remind me that I'm not alone. It's funny. At first, I thought I was rescuing them. But looking back, I think they rescued me. Living with cats for years means accepting that your house is no longer your house. The sofa? Their throne. The bed? Their kingdom. The keyboard? Their stage. I've lost count of how many times I've been typing something important, only for one of them to walk across the keys, adding a mysterious line of "ishjifkul" to my work. Maybe that's their way of saying they want to collaborate. Mealtimes are another story. Whenever I open the fridge, 3 pairs of eyes instantly appear, full of hope and dramatic anticipation, as if I'm about to perform a grand magic trick. If I even dare to open a can of tuna, chaos erupts. It's a furry stampede, complete with meows that sound like protests. I've learned that cats don't ask for food. They demand it with the authority of royalty. Their mischief is endless. One day, I found my favorite socks missing, later discovered under the couch, turned into a toy collection. Another day, I caught one of them sleeping peacefully inside my laundry basket, completely covered in clean clothes. I sighed, but I couldn't stay mad. They looked too adorable to scold. Despite the daily chaos, there's an undeniable charm in their antics. They bring laughter when life feels too serious, comfort when things get hard, and warmth in every quiet moment. Sometimes I sit on the floor, surrounded by them, and realize that happiness doesn't always have to be loud or fancy. Sometimes it's just a gentle purr beside you. After so many years together, my cats have taught me more about life than any self-help book ever could. They've shown me the value of stillness, how to sit quietly and watch the world without rushing. They've reminded me that love doesn't need grand gestures. Sometimes it's in the small things, a head bump, a slow blink, or just sitting together in silence. They've also taught me patience. Cats do everything on their schedule, not yours. Want to cuddle? Only if they're in the mood. Want to take a cute photo? They'll pose perfectly until the moment you press the button. Then they'll look away like professional models with attitude. Through it all, I've learned to slow down, to adapt, and to appreciate moments rather than control them. Sometimes, I imagine what life would have been like without them. Quieter, cleaner, maybe a bit more organized, but also emptier. These little creatures, with their quirks and imperfections, have filled my home with laughter and warmth. They've been there through every season of my life, from lonely nights to joyful mornings. When I talk to them, and yes, I talk to them like they understand every word, they listen with such intensity that I almost believe they do. And maybe they do, in their own way. Because friendship doesn't always need words. Sometimes, it just needs presence. At the end of the day, I look at them sleeping peacefully, curled up in their favorite spots, and I feel a quiet sense of gratitude. They may be small, but their presence is mighty. They've turned an ordinary house into a home filled with love, mischief, and endless stories. So yes, they've lived with me for quite a long time now, long enough that I no longer see them as pets, but as soulmates with whiskers. We've grown together, through laughter, mess, and countless shared moments. They've taught me to be softer, to laugh more, and to appreciate the simple joys of life. In our modern world, where people often rush through each day chasing deadlines and digital notifications, the quiet companionship of pets, like my cats, reminds us of what truly matters. These furry friends live entirely in the present moment, unconcerned with tomorrow's worries or yesterday's mistakes. They don't multitask or chase constant productivity. They simply are. Watching them nap peacefully in a sunbeam or play with a simple string teaches a lesson that many of us forget. Happiness is often found in the small, ordinary moments we overlook. In a time when society glorifies being busy, we must remember that slowing down isn't laziness. It's a way to recharge and reconnect with ourselves. My cats have taught me to pause, breathe, and find joy in simplicity, to appreciate a warm cup of tea, a quiet evening, or the soft sound of rain. Modern life demands efficiency, but peace comes from balance. So, take a cue from them. Step away from your screen, stretch, rest in the sunlight, and give yourself permission to simply exist. Sometimes, the best way to move forward is to stop for a moment and just be present.